Alright, what's up guys? My name is Fierce, and I'm here on Borderlands 2 with another guide. I have a small nitpick about this game, and I'm sure some of you can agree with me. I'm not a huge fan of the 3 playthroughs. And out of the 3 playthroughs, normal mode is my least favorite one. Now of course that's obvious, it's the introductory playthrough, teaching you the game mechanics and such, but the majority of the players can breeze through in normal mode, no problem, including myself. But today I have for you a guide that players with any skill level can easily beat the game in only a few hours time. With the release of the Commander Lilith DLC back in 2019, we've had the ability to start with a level 30 save of all the Vault Hunters, and this is what we'll be using for this video. Before we start, this is a walkthrough, which means I recorded this with live commentary, giving you tips, tricks, and a plan of attack of what to go for and how to get it. I've practiced this strategy about like 6 times over the past few months, so everything I'm doing has a purpose. For those of you who are new to the game looking to get a good head start, or for the more experienced players wanting to skip normal mode, you've come to the right place. We'll be playing as Axton the Commando, and in this walkthrough I'm going to teach you how to build a powerful normal mode build, which can easily take on TVHM and make it your biatch!
Wow, really?
Yep, in only a few hours, you'll be geared to the teeth with powerful, non-meta weapons, easily taking out mobs and bosses without a problem. Now I know this is unheard of for some people in this community, but it's true. You can make good builds without uniques, and this is one of them. But with that being said, my name is Fierce, and I want to thank you all for watching. Enjoy. Alright, I am here in Sanctuary, and I want you to meet the character we'll be playing today. Meet Dunk. Dunk the Punk. Oh, look at him, he's beautiful. Nice. Alright, so as you can see, I haven't put in any of my skill points, and I have the hail, and we're just going to go over that. Okay, so for each action that you make, you're going to get the exact same setup. You're going to get the fire hail with the flat off grip, or excuse me, Jacob's grip rather. Then you have the torque shotgun, doll repeater, so on and so forth. So I just like to kind of set up my gear, right? And there's only a few pieces of gear that we actually want to keep. Just do what I do. We're going to favorite the ones that we do like, and then just mark the ones that we don't like. When we load into the game, we have the Talon of God quest active. And as you can see on the right, we have the option to go talk to these NPCs. And if we do, they give us a level 30 blue item. Tannis will give you a relic, with a small chance of getting a purple. Zed will give you a shield. Scooter gives you a grenade. Moxie hands you an SMG. And Hammerlock gives you with a sniper. Marcus gives you an AR, but we don't need that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
But anyway, on our way to Tannis, which is our first stop, we can check out these vendors. You know, there's nothing good in here, but we have the possibility. See, look at there. This one isn't good, but we can get some pretty good grenades. And I'll be able to go over those here in a second. We'll talk to Tannis, and while she's talking, we're going to open these lockers, and we're going to try to get some iridium. There we go, got one piece right there. So each character starts off with 12 pieces, and you know, by the end of this, hey, look, another one. And by the end of this, we're kind of looking to get around, 50. And you know, you don't need to worry about picking up money or weapons because, they're pretty low levels. But anyway, in regards of what relics to get, because Axton has the protection relic, the next best option is a cooldown relic. However, if you do manage to find like a really good protection relic, get that too. What is this? I do not want launcher damage, so I don't want that. I don't want that. So we're just going to leave that there, and we're going to move on to the next part, which is Zed. And then same thing with Tannis. We're going to talk to him, and then we are going to look in these 2 vendors. But anyway, the shield of what you get from Zed, adaptive, 100%. Novas are not adaptive, so we don't want that. But from Scooter, we get grenades, and we have actually a small handful of grenades we can actually go for. As I mentioned previously, singularities are really good. Merv grenade, like Betty grenades rather, are pretty decent. Transfusions is another good one. However, we do have a homing slag transfusion, but you know, 1.5 seconds isn't terrible. So if you can, you know, get a whatever utility grenade that will benefit you the most, or that you just want, this is really up to your own opinion. But no, since we didn't like any of the stuff that they gave us, we're just going to simply save quit. And we are going to re-enter the game and essentially just do this all over again.
Let's put a hilariously large hole in Jack's face.
Okay, so this is... Damn. So normally I would take a cooldown relic, but you know, this is a pretty decent protection relic shield. You know what? Nah, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna get that cooldown shield, or that cooldown relic. But you know, at least for, actually this would be a good one too. Lob Slack, there we go, there's that one. Now of course, your time may vary on how quickly you might get your starting gear, but you know, it is definitely worth the wait and time to get this gear how you want it this quickly. And what I mean by that is, you know, the fact that you get a guaranteed shield, relic, grenade, and guns within this mission that are level 30 and, you know, at least blue. See, it told you, level 30 purples. Well, we don't need SMG damage. That would be useful though. See, right here, here's an adaptive shield. This gives me the opportunity to, you know, kind of get what I want from Zed now. I'm gonna pick up this adaptive.
Ellie and I got something for you. Hope it helps.
Damn, a longbow Tesla. Actually, I might go for that. Just to mess with that. So I have 4 grenades. I have the Singularity, Skyrocket, Transfusion, and Tesla. So yeah, we're going to keep this, and then of course we are going to keep this Lob Slag Singularity, because this is also a good one. Damn. Perfect. Okay, so that's our first piece done. We have our grenade.
Here, this may help you in your efforts
Don't walk
to
away
put a
from me.
hilariously
What are you
large
doing?
hole in Jack's face.
Tenacity relic, I don't need that. What the hell was her problem?
May help you in your efforts to put a hilariously
Hey,
large
there we go.
hole
Cooldown
in
relic.
Jack's
Perfect.
face.
All we need is a shield. Even though we have an adaptive shield, I want to see if I can get a better one, and just see how much better the one I have is compared to Zed's.
Here, thought you could use this.
Hey, there we go, an adaptive shield. So it gives me more capacity, but less delay and health. Okay, so I'm gonna take this one just in case. You know, more capacity and whatever. Alright, and as I said, we do not want to talk to Claptrap, but instead, we want to talk to Moxie and Hammerlock next. But Moxie and Hammerlock are right next to each other, and if you interact with Moxie and then go towards Hammerlock, they'll both kind of skip the dialogue and give out weapons. Now, in terms of what weapons to get from Moxie, I would recommend you get a fire SMG if you're going for elemental SMGs, like I am here. Axton is really good with grenade damage, and so I'm going to go for a fire SMG from there, so I don't want that. For Hammerlock, you just want a good elemental snipers. You want either a fire or a corrosive one. And this is a slag pushka, so we don't want that. There are going to be a couple opportunities to get guaranteed blue snipers, and so when it comes to Hammerlock, just get the first one, like a fire or corrosive one. Like, that one ain't too bad, but as I said, I don't want, well, ain't the first of all install, but I don't want these kind of SMGs where they don't deal that much grenade damage. That's why having Sniders or Raquels, or really just mellow on snipers, are going to be much better. And there is a reason for that. Hey, there we go. Speaking of which, a Snider. And that one. Okay. I'm not too well versed on parts, but I know that stock is pretty good. What is that? Ain't too bad. And then Snyder. Perfect. First sniper is done.
Here, I got some.
Well, see, another one. Another one.
Here, I got some.
Another motherfucking TD or SMG.
Ever pay for another drink?
What's up, dude?
Here, I got some.
No. Another TD or SMG. Mind you, I haven't even found, like, just a fire SMG yet.
Here, I got some.
That's all I am getting. Is TD or SMGs. In fact, we don't even need, like, a fire SMG, all things considered. But, you know, the reason why is just because we have, you know, multiple pieces of gear that we can use. Because sometimes using the hail just won't cut it, even though it is more
Just about
powerful
enough of that handsome jacket.
than the fire SMG that Moxie can give you. It's still a backup weapon.
Here, I got something for you.
You know what? You know what? Because Axton gets boosts in grenade damage, if I could find me at least a good TD or SMG, I'll take that too. Watch me say that and Yoshi give me like a really good fire Malawan
Just about
SMG.
enough of that handsome jackass sugar. Give it a him, and
I like your
never
hat.
pay for another drink again. Here, I got something for you.
No. Okay, so yeah, there's that. It's not that great. But yeah, we have that now, finally. And you know what? We're just going to try to get that bad touch. The kind of bad touch doesn't really matter because as I said, it's normal mode. This Moxie's, yeah, whatever. And we're just going to do the strat where we're just going to go to a different map and then come back. And then we'll just turn back, go to Sanctuary, and it'll be there waiting for us. And there we go, right there. Now we are done with this part right here. And next up is we are going to get some class mods. It's time for us to go to our first DLC. First up on our list is the Tina DLC. Alright, and in terms of skill point accolation, we're going for you. Fuck it, we'll go there. Alright, so before we start, this is where you could actually, you could probably die if you're not careful. However, this fight is pretty easy. So we're going to throw down a turret off to the side, and then we're going to use our doll pistol to slag him up, and then we're going to switch over to our hail and then just obliterate this guy. And he's dead. Pick that up for money. Let's roll. We're just going to go up to, excuse me, sir, to this door right over here. We're going to enter Flame Rock Refuge and then turn right the hell around. And this is where we're actually going to be, you know, farming for our class mod. Just in case, let's make sure we have our Singularity, which I don't think we will need it, but, you know, have it just in case. Oh, I did forget to mention, let's put on the cooldown. You can use your turret as a distraction, and so that way they wouldn't target you, but I forgot about that. Ooh, an iridium, perfect. We're just going to go over here to the boat, and we're going to find our second chest. Nothing. And so we're just going to save quit. And if you do need money, which I always recommend people just pick up gear and then sell it for later, this gives you just a head start in just the amount of money that you have. And so if you find something in the vendor that you really like, you would most likely have enough money to actually afford it. But, you know, if you are patient, you'll be able to get the class mod that you're looking for, and or tons of iridium in cash, because you'll eventually fill up your backpack and you need to sell it off. Which I did forget to mention, I do have a mod that increases my backpack, because 32 inventory slots is fucking stupid. And so, if you don't have that and if you're on console, every time that you fill up your backpack, you're just going to have to go into Flame Rock Refuge and then just sell the gear. Then of course you just come back out and holy fucking shit. we're fucking done. Alright, so let's just pick up these, because that's not important. But this right here, this is basically what we're looking for. We're looking for a neutral ranger. But you know, these are the skills that we are looking for grit and ranger specifically. But you know, critical damage and weapon accuracy is okay. It's not the main thing we're looking for. I guess I spoke too soon. But this is a backup comm that we can have. And then this will just exemplifies the point I was trying to say earlier, is the point of this run is to get you geared up for TVHM. Just skip through normal mode, and this is essentially a speed run with heavy quotations there. To just speed run normal mode, get the gear that you will need, and good gear at that. That way, when you come to play TVHM, you're just going to have an easier time. Okay, here we go. Chaotic Neutral Ranger with +3 in Ranger, and then 2 in Impact and Grit. This is what we are looking for. Alright, so I said, so this was the class mod that we are looking for, the Chaotic Neutral Ranger with max size and fire rates. And then our allocation of skills is kind of really what I wanted to go over. So that build uses Grit to its fullest advantage and using a, survival style tree. This character is all going to be about the damage, baby. And we are actually going to be putting points into Ranger because I felt like it. So we are going to be moving on to our next farming location. Alright, so we need to go to the Pirates Booty DLC. Skill point allocation. I'm thinking 4 points in impact and then maybe just 1 point in expertise. If we get the legendary soldier throughout our playthrough, it'll boost up expertise. Next is 5 in a metal storm, one of my favorite skills. And now this is where it gets interesting. We are going to put 5 points into Battlefront, 1 point into Do or Die. And the reason is, well, A, for newer players who just want to be able to throw grenades and fight for their life, like singularities to control the battlefield. And also, just a flat 10% grenade damage bonus, which is pretty useful. We don't need duty calls for, fire rate and gun damage for non-elemental, and then we don't need the longbow turret. So we're actually going to be putting points into steady. And I got 4 into there. Now, we're going to put our last 5 points into Ranger. Now we have 8% on damage accuracy, fire rate, max size, health, reload, whatever the hell else. Right? So that is our current spec right now. Alright, so everyone should have their repeater, their hail, their sniper, adaptive shield, and a skyrocket. And their protection relic. So everyone should have these items by this point. If you have a different class mod or different, couple extra weapons, go for it. But you can beat this beginning map with just the hail and the skyrocket. Or I won't even use the fire sniper either. I'll just use the hail, because, you may have gotten a corrosive... sniper instead of a fire one. But then again, you could also just use the corrosive one too. It's normal mode, you'll be fine. But as you can see, if no one has seen or used the hail before, they shoot in a arcing pattern. However, as you can see by my reticle, there's a little arrow on the left side, and you can actually use this to kind of map out where your shots are going to go. Now this does need a little bit of practice, but this is more akin to something like the Pimpernel, where you have to aim for their feet. And I'll use on this guy, so when I have to use the arrows to try to get a crit. Kind of like that. This guy is, there we go, a little lower. It's just a little bit of practice. This has a little bit of a learning curve. Oh, good roll. Alright, so at this point, save your game. And, what's his nuts? No Beard is going to drop down and he's going to land here. Now we can farm him, so to speak, to get the stink pot. And because we're going with a damage build setup, we are probably going to want to have the stink pot. As said, it's just another this one's kind of a guaranteed weapon. It is a rare spawn, and to do this, there is a reason why you have to save it. It's because he is not a repeatable boss. Oh, come on, you rat bastard. Alright, hopefully he doesn't drop it this time, so that way I can show it off. But the strategy is to just get behind him. Okay, so he did not drop that, but that is a good Tesla. Damn. Now, as I said, you're going to have to save without quitting at this point. And as I said, for PC, you can just Alt F4, do what you gotta do. But on console, you have to do the sign out method. But anyway, when you get back into the game, you can see there is the kill no beard, mission active. Okay, hey, there it is. Stinkpot. Horse, I'm assuming that's medium stability, and that's toward grip. But anyway, it doesn't matter, it's normal mode. But I guaranteed, it was level 29. Whatever. Alright, it doesn't matter what we get there, but we're just going to finish up this these first few quests for this DLC.
Well, my other friends out in the flats might have some sandskiff parts for you.
I had no reason to call you back. I just enjoyed your presence.
Hey, stranger, you give me a hand with Sandman's boys. I'll make it worth your while, all right? Killed them all.
Alright, so after we talk to Scarlet and we get our bandit shotgun rather, we are now able to kill Sandman, which is the second part of this quest thing. But we are going to go back to Oasis right quick. Then we need a hovercraft. I forget what it's called. A sand skiff. Anyway, we're going to Oasis and run into everything. Here we go. And we're going to go up to the bounty board, and then we're going to get the Grendel mission. While we're going over there, I'll explain kind of what we're doing. So most people know about the 2 red chests that you can get in Hater's Folly. And that is going to be a second part of this gear run that we're doing right now. What we're going to be focusing on is just getting the 2 missions done for both killing Grendel and Sandman in Big Sleep. Now we could spend like the entire time just killing these enemies, but we could just skip them. Alright, so we are going to kill Grendel first, just because he's just, right over there. But as we walk into Hater's Folly, if you have not spec'd into this spec yet, go ahead and do so. And I mean that if everyone was spec'd into whatever build they wanted, go ahead and respec into, this build that I'm showing here, just to complete these missions. And I'm going to keep this gear on as well. If the bushwhack isn't working out, I do have this fire pistol and SMG I can switch out with. But I don't think I'll be needing it, and for a change, let's use the Slag Singularity. So there's 2 badasses that spawn here. You can just take them out with Sniper. Missed. Bada bam. Just because we can, we'll throw out our turret. I don't think that does anything. Oh, it does. Easy. Alright, and I'll just show off where these chests are, just to explain it. So after you get to this this point... Oh, hey, look, new SMG. There we go. Alright, so yeah, just past this point, it is just right over here. You'll see these 2 torches. You'll see that one there, and that one there. That is, kind of a giveaway of where these chests are. And right through this cave is where we could find our 2 chests. I said we're not farming these right now, but we'll check it out. And then we'll make it up there just to get to the next segment. Oh, it's badass. Or not a cursed pirate, rather. Not a badass. Boom! Easy. And a level up. But anyway, we're going to move on to here, and then move on to the last little mobbing segment before the actual boss. If he took him out with just that would have been impressive. Wow, a longbow corrosive cloud, nice. There we go. Easy. Yeah, you can easily kill, Sandman and Big Sleep with just a skyrocket. But this time, I kind of want to use the weaponry. Because why not? We'll slag them up with the pistol because why not? And then we'll switch over to the Maliwan Sniper. Alright, throw down turret. There we go, you did. Where are you? Oh, you're right there. Come here, little man. And he did. Easy. Yeah, I said it's not hard at all. Alright, we're going to pick up the compass here. Open up this chest, and then we are done with, this main part. So we're going to save quit there. And we're not going to turn in the quests and then come back. We're actually going to, finish this out. We actually need the 12 pounder actually. And I was kind of hoping we would have got it first try, but that didn't happen. So, we're just going to firstly fill up on our ammo, and we're going to make our way back to Big Sleep. Okay, so this is what we can use as a shortcut, I think. And if that's the case, then that's fantastic. It really will cut short on our run. Wow! Thank you. Oh, we got it. Nice. Jeez, hit him. Ooh. I don't know what that is. Alright. So it's still just going to be one. I'll take it. Oh, it wasn't run 7. It was run 2. I don't know why I did that. Ooh, relics. Oh, that's awesome. A good protection relic. That's really nice. Cool. And I think that may have been maybe a better cooldown. I actually don't think so. I have 22, and then that is 21. Oh well, we'll sell it. I think we got one. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's some fucked up shit. You guys see that? Okay, so we got the 12 pounder we want now. Go ahead and keep you. Get rid of you. Keep you. Get rid of you. Keep you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. We'll keep you because get rid of you. Get rid of you. And actually, since we have an upgrade, we can actually get rid of the protection relic too. Alright, so now we are on to the second stage, and that's going to be our kind of miscellaneous broad gear farming stuff. So that means we're going to be farming the chest over there. So at the start of every run, I just like to check out the med vendor, ammo, and the gun vendor, see if there's anything useful that I can get for on my level, and that I may or may not be missing. We're going to keep the same gear, but when we get to the quick change, we are going to reallocate our skill points. Alright, so reset skill points, and this is what we're going to get. So of course, get your turret, 5 points into ready, 5 points into steady, or excuse me, in willing, 5 points into able, 5 into onslaught, and this is our main skill, and then 1 point into scorched earth, and we'll put 3 into there, and then 3 to there. And then we're just going to take off this grenade. Actually, no, we're going to switch it out with the skyrocket. Okay. So every time we get a kill, we're going to be running pretty fast, which is just going to shorten our time just a little bit. There we go. And we're not going to kill this guy right yet. When we get to the end of the bridge, we're going to throw a grenade, and that's going to kill him. And then we're just going to run just a little bit faster. And then you can chain kills in between each mob, and then you can sustain your kill skills. Hey, this is technically an upgrade, so hell yeah. And as I said, if you do want money, you can go ahead and pick this up. Normal mode, you only get, like a few grand per. And I think where we're at right now is 200,000 is pretty good. Wow, a PBFG. I'll take that. I don't think I've ever used one before. Ooh, let's go. A purple protection relic. Man, I'm just getting upgrades for this thing. Now, at this point, you can just do this just as much as you want, really. I'm probably just going to do probably 30 to 35 runs, kind of see what I get, and then we'll move on and get the other class mod. Okay, so right here, we just happened to find a corrosive relic. We're going to go ahead and pick that up. We don't need anything else here. Alright, it is the next day for me, and you can tell because my voice is super sexy right now. Alright, so we are done here, and now we are going to, get the class mod from Grendel. Now, in terms of what to actually get, I've tried this out a handful of times, and I personally just like having the heavy gunner com. To just have a class mod that I could just use if I don't want the neutral ranger or anything else. Actually, that's a pretty decent one too. Quick charge and onslaught. But I don't want to have bonus shock damage, because I don't need that quite yet. Actually, steady and metal storm, huh? See, the issue is, look how much recoil reduction that has. 12% fire rate per point, though. That's pretty neat. But I do get a base grenade damage, and and that boosts up that stuff. Okay, and rocket launcher damage. Well, actually, I think that might work out because we are using the 12-pounder. Ooh, and I think honestly, heavy gunner boosts impact, which is a base gun damage. You know what? I'll get one eventually. You know what? Screw it. We'll take it. Sweet. Alright, that wasn't too bad at all. Okay, so at this point, our next step is to get to level 33. Now, you can do this by, farming bosses like Saturn, or, maybe doing some other quests. And that's what we're going to do. And so our first stop is going to be Firestone. And what we are going to do is we are going to do this side quest. Anyway, we're going to do the side quest, get to know Jack, and as you can see, we get 2 snipers, or 1 sniper rather. Wait, do I not have that? Oh, I'm still expecting the speed build. Also, I got a slag one. Hey, that's cool. Further down the line, we might get the Slaga, but we have a bone shredder. That's cool. It does some damage too. Oh wait, I have the rockets. That's why. Yeah, I totally forgot to respec. So let's just pick up these 2, and then we'll respec. Here we go. I thought he was already flying towards us. I guess not.
I know that, but sir, anything else? Why isn't this?
There we go. Alright, and at the beginning of this episode, when we were farming Hammerlock, I said to go for a fire and a corrosive sniper. Now, we managed to get this fire sniper from Hammerlock, and so that means we are going to farm for a corrosive sniper, or preferably a Raquel. That's my preferred weapon of choice, but you can go for whatever you want. And you do kind of have to read-only farm this. I'm quitting without saving, and so I can just reload really fast. But if you're doing this on console, this does take a little bit, I feel load times and stuff. But if you're on the newer consoles, I don't think it'll be that bad. Actually, that actually ain't too bad. I know that's Doll Barrel, I don't know what that does, but Doll Stock and Jacob's Grip, that actually doesn't matter too much actually. And I think barking is damage. So I think we actually got a good sniper there. Whoops. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yep, a one-shot crit. Yep, I think this is good. I like the sniper that I have, so let's pack it up here and let's go back to Sanctuary. Alright, we are here back in Sanctuary. This is where we kind of slightly change our course, and we are going to farm for our first legendary. Oh boy. And you guys may or may not know what that is. We'll just go over to the bounty board, and we'll get the good, the bad, and the Mordecai. This is the loadout that I'm going for. So I found this. Oh, it's a bullets go faster effect? Oh, bro. Hell yeah. And so I found a slag bone shredder, but you don't even need this. If you really want a slag weapon, you can still use the loaded repeater. We're going for the hail. This is our main weapon. And I'm just picking up this 3-way Hulk because I can. And we're actually going to change out this Snyder for this barking Snyder. And then I have the adaptive shield, slag singularity, protection relic, and then my neutral ranger. Alright? And when we are farming the dust, there are a couple other items we can start farming for. One of which is the Gwen's head. So every time you load in here, just go over here, and then you could possibly get the box. And there we go. You're looking for both fire and corrosive. And to easily get to Carson's, dead body, we just take this. Excuse me, sir. Take this smaller ramp right here, and jump about right here. Oh, dang it. As I was saying, take this smaller ramp right here. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Perfect. Every time. I do. Alright. See, they're going to spawn, and he's going to jump over here. We just kind of wait for them to do their thing. Aim for their feet, as I said. And crit. Oh. What? Stop running away. And there we go. He's dead. See? Easy. But anyway, we get Moxie's endowments. Cool. We'll save this for later. And then, oh, a Vuruc. Beautiful. Alright, so now we can save quits, and then we gotta... Actually, no. Before we do that, we gotta do something first. So go ahead and get in your car. Nice jump, y'all. We actually gotta go discover Lynchwood. But anyway, we're going to Lynchwood, and we are first discovering this map firstly, but also... Alright, we go to the bounty board, and then right here, 3 Tinted Kaboom, we have, the ability to farm a second grenade. And if you did not like the grenade that you got from Scooter, I don't even remember which one I had. Oh yeah, it was this Tesla. Like, if I haven't used this Tesla, like, fucking once, and if I said, like, I didn't want this one anymore, but I wanted a better transfusion grenade, I would do so. But mainly, we're just here to discover this. But we can leave now. Alright, so we have made it here back to the dust. We are now going to save quits, and we are going to farm for the Vuruc. And same thing with the Mallow 1 snipers, we're going for either a corrosive or a fire one. Since we do have the hail, I'm kind of leaning more towards a corrosive AR, and maybe even like a good non-elemental one if I happen to run across them. So that way I can at least use that for the warrior. If we go up here, we can possibly get something out of this chest. But I don't need the bandit launcher with that. But anyway, as I said, we're only farming, who's his name? Mobley. So we're going to throw our turret here. We're going to wait for him to spawn. We're going to slack him. And then we're going to switch over to our hail and farm him. And the reason why we don't want to farm Gettle is A, we don't want the Lyuda. It's not necessary. B, if we farm both of them, we're just going to get more and more XP. And we don't want to be in a position where we are gaining more XP, or we've gained too much XP rather, and haven't gotten an item. So at least killing one of the enemies for the gun that you actually want to get would be, more efficient. Ooh! Hell yeah. Okay, so when I was doing the Hater's Folly chest run, I was really hoping I was able to get a Shock Trooper with +4 in Metal Storm and then in Quick Charge. So we're going to take this, and I know this one does more damage, but I want the fire rate. Fuck it, I'll take both. Alright, so at this point, I am halfway through the bar, and I'm only 17 runs in. So I'm going to start doing the read-only stuff. They're like, who's that? That's a corrosive Gwen's head. Hey, that's the other one I'm looking for. We're done. With Gwen's head, at least. Alright, come on. There's that. And right here. Oh damn, I was really close though. Dang. That would have been really impressive if I got that first try. Hey, there we go. We have our first Vuruc, and it's stability, son of a bitch. But matching grip though. That's screw it, we'll take it. Alright, that's our first one after 26 runs. Unlucky. But as I said, we're still farming for that corrosive Vuruc now. But at least we have a non-elemental for warrior. Damn, I was excited for a second. Son of a bitch! We'll go up to 99 runs if I need to. Our fourth Vuruc and it's still non-elemental. What the hell? Come on! Come on! No! Alright, last run. Come on, we got this. Please just give me a corrosive Vuruc game, please. I don't even think we're going to get anything. Okay, so we did not get the Vuruc, unfortunately, but you know, that's alright. We did, fortunately, get a whole bunch of other items, so even if you didn't get the Vuruc or whatever, or at least the corrosive one, you do have the stink pot if you farmed for that. I managed to find this synergy out of the weapon vendor, and I got this Snyder from the Firestone mission. So I definitely do have weapons that I can use, and, you know, oh yeah, in the Bad Touch. You don't need the corrosive Vuruc, I just like it because that's one of my favorite assault rifles. But anyway, we are now at the kind of the final stage of this step, and that's just finishing our XP to level 33, and then a possible respec if we need to. So there are really just two ways we can go about it. We can finish farming Mowgli for a chance at that corrosive Vuruc, which is probably what I'm going to do. And then, just because, why not, we're going to beat Saturn. So let's just go back. Let's keep the farm going. Hey, we're level 33. Alright, yep, I think that's where we're just going to end that part. Okay, go back to Sanctuary. So as per our loadout, we are going for the Bone Shredder, the Hail, the Bad Touch, and then the Snyder. If you did manage to get the corrosive Vuruc, put this here instead. The Adaptive Shield, our Lob Slag Singularity. I'm going for our Protection Relic, and if you didn't manage to get one, or you still have your green one that you come with, use that. That one works too. And then, of course, the Chaotic Neutral Ranger. And then one more time, here's our spec. And just real quick, let's show you how long this took. Because I edited out probably a lot. There you go. 3 hours it took me to do this. Now, my RNG kind of sucked, to be completely honest. And I didn't really do that many Hater Folly chest runs. So, your time could vary, but you know, I farmed 110 times for that stupid Vuruc and we didn't get a corrosive one. So 3 hours isn't even that bad compared to how long it would take normally to beat normal mode, which would be about like 6 to 8 hours. We are here, and I'm just going to fill up on ammo, and then we are going to continue the mission. Oh, I totally forgot. Before we move on, we actually have to get our SDUs. Yeah, I've been saving them this entire time, I totally forgot about them. Alright. I have 96 Iridium, and now normally everyone would have 12 inventory spaces, so spend 2 of the backpack SDUs. Get 1 grenade, 2 ARs, 1 sniper. Now, at this point, you either are like me and you have a decent amount left, or you may have run out. At this point, you could spend however much you want. So, I have an SMG, so we'll put, yeah, 1 in SMG, let's do 1 more in sniper, and I have 16 left. Oh, rocket launcher. That's definitely it. There we go. Alright, now we can talk to Claptrap and officially move on.
It's time to end it!
Alright, just going over this one last time. If we do need to switch out weapons, we do have like the stink pods and I guess a PBFG if we need that. Alright, but yeah, I'm pretty confident with this. Yeah, if we need more damage, we can switch out. We can switch out with whatever the hell we have. Alright, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this far. And sit back and enjoy.
Take this!
this is going to be our loadout for Jack. Alright, and to kill Jack, most people wouldn't have a Ravager or a 3-way Hulk or whatever. So to kill him, we're just going to use the Hail. So we're going to slag him up with the Bone Shredder, and then we're going to throw out the turret. Oh, that was stupid. There we go.
That it? Kill. One hand.
I keep accidentally dropping my key, or dropping my weapon instead of going to the, instead of going to the reload, I'm accidentally dropping it. Alright, yeah, but there we go. Warrior was easy. I thought I got rid of the desktop notifications on Discord, but for some reason it keeps happening. Oh well. But anyway, yeah, this was the loadout. So we have the Shredder. We used the Hulk, but this one was... I probably would have preferred to use the Vuruc. 12 pounder was really good. Snyder, this wasn't really useful. But, you know, I kept throwing the Skyrocket thinking it was like a singularity or something, but oh well. But no, everything worked out pretty good. You know, the +4 and the steady giving me the 45%, you know, bonus grenade damage. Well, and rocket launcher damage too. really helped out with the 12 pounder. If I got him slag, something that was kind of hard for me to do because of swap speed. So, I want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this walkthrough and it helped you out, leave a thumbs up. I want to know how I did for my first character guide for BL2, so go ahead and leave a comment telling me your thoughts. If you want to check out the other version of this build, which I dubbed the protection build, check out the unlisted video to the right. In that video, it's just the heroes pass raid and the warrior fight, using gear with the same strategy I just showed you all. So go ahead and check that one out and see if you're interested. But anyway, I want to thank you all so much for watching. My name is Fierce, and I'm going to see you all in the next